Welcome to Late Hour, ladies and gentlemen. It is officially December, which means we're going to get into the holiday season, and what better way of doing that than to call up the Plaza Hotel in New York City and try to get a room under the name Peter McAllister. If you don't know what that means, if you've ever seen the movie Home Alone 2, Kevin books a room all on his own, but we're going to have similar requests as well, but I've updated it a little bit. So let's give them a call, see if we can get a room with an extra large bed and cheese pizza with a limousine.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling the Plaza. Celeste speaking.
Hi, could I talk to reservations, please?
Oh, it's my pleasure to connect you.
Designs and layout and includes
Wow, they really are nice at this place.
on the hotel's penthouse.
A few moments later.
Thanks, Courtney Plaza Reservations. Michael speaking. How may I assist you, please?
Hi, Michael. I'm looking to get a large room with an extra large bed if possible.
Excellent, sir. When are you looking to arrive, please?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow. Perfect. How many guests? It's just a room for 2 people, sir?
Nope, just for me.
Okay. Hopping up all the options. Perfect.
Sure.
And would you like a package? Tomorrow night, sir. The Wednesday, 28th. You wouldn't be attending any conference, would you, sir, or events, right?
No, I will be not. No.
I do apologize. We're actually fully booked those there tomorrow.
I just have a couple other questions before. Do you know if they still have those refrigerators that you have to open with a key?
I believe so. I could check, but I think they do. But they do have rooms available on the 29th, sir. If you the Thursday.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. And then, do you know if they still do the limousine tour where you get the cheese pizza?
Go with the Home Alone package.
Yeah. Is that a real thing?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Did you say your name was Michael?
That's right. Yeah. So
Okay.
Are you local to the city, sir? Do you live in New York yourself?
No, I do not. My name is Clint Norris, and we're actually filming a TV show right now. We were just seeing if we could get a reservation at the Plaza Hotel with the Home Alone package.
Got you, sir. Yeah, definitely. I'll double check when it's available. Let's see. Right, so you'd be able to book on.
I wasn't expecting it to go that smoothly. So there you go. Okay, so to clear everything up, this is actually a real thing that they offer, apparently. They call it the Home Alone package. I couldn't tell if he was kidding or not. I'm assuming it was a real thing because he was giving me rates and everything. So there you go. If you're ever visiting the Plaza Hotel, now you know that's a real thing. So you don't have to call and try to make it funny because I'm just ruining this bit. All right, so now it is time to check in with the one and only Dan, the Meme Man, to see what he's up to this week. Check it out.
Hey, it's Dan the Meme Man. Go down those escalators, I will call the police on you.
Go! Danny, go!
I dare you to come back in here.
What?
To get us even more into the holiday spirit, we're going to be looking at some holiday tweets. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Sounds pretty condescending. It doesn't feel like I'm truly home for the holidays until I've taken my parents' phone and said, "Here, let me show you," at least 25 times. On the 13th day of Christmas, my true love said to me, "I think you're a hoarder." Any tree can be a Christmas tree if you yell at your family around it. Just once, I'd like to see a big event movie trailer that opened with "This Hanukkah" in a theater near you. If you like Christmas so much, why don't you marry it? Oh boy, we're going down this road. I don't want to go down that road. Oh, they're so bad, but they're fun. Okay, wow. All of Santa's other reindeer. On the worst day of Christmas, my true love gave to me Grown Ups 2 on a 3D TV. The worst things parents do on Home Alone: never punish Buzz, forget one of their kids, try to make everyone drink milk with pizza. Oh, sorry, I'd love to talk right now and catch up, but oh man, I'm petting this dog right now, so. Okay, every Christmas party you go to, I'm sure everybody can relate to this. There's always going to be at least one person who you cannot get away from, and they just keep talking to you. Here's the thing that you can thank me for later. You can distract them with food. If you say there's a platter, there's pie ready, that'll get them away instantly. You can thank me later, because that is a real trick and I use it all the time. But now that I'm saying this on TV, it might not work. And lastly, he is back, fresh quotes, hot off the press. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Travis Quotes.
Travis Quotes. Travis Quotes. Travis.
Tight. Stupid mall. I asked my wife what she wanted for Christmas. She told me nothing would make her happier than a diamond necklace, so I bought her nothing. There's nothing like the joy on a kid's face when he first sees the PlayStation box contain a rock I found outside for Christmas. Why is Christmas just like a day at the office? You do all the work and a fat man in a red suit gets all the credit. What nationality is Santa Claus? North Polish. I bought my wife a fridge for Christmas. I can't wait to see her face light up when she opens it. If you ate Christmas decorations, would you get tonsillitis? And get off my job to come here and do this stupid crap.
Travis Quotes. Travis Quotes. Travis.
We'll be back right after this. Don't go anywhere. He's a hip-hop artist, and he's on a mission to help others find their calling in life. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tru Serva to Late Hour.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? How you been?
Hey, doing well.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
So, how did you get the name Tru? You go by Tru sometimes, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's people being lazy and don't want to say the whole thing. but I mean, it came. I had it for, I guess, a couple different ways how it turned out. To be honest, I guess when I got saved, or I guess when I was thinking of a rap group in church, I grew up right north of New Orleans, so Master P and No Limit Records was a big influence in my life early, and they had a group called Tru, and they would always go by Soldiers, and so serving the Lord. Tru Serva, but at the time we had like a little crew, because every rapper has to have a crew, even though none of the rest of them couldn't rap. And then that was just kind of early for high school, but once I really got serious about it, just kind of took the name on for myself. And then as time went on, people would always kind of ask what it means, so then I developed an acronym for what it stands for. So
was that in Louisiana?
Yes.
Then? That's where you're from.
Yep.
How'd you end up all the way in Minnesota?
Crazy. Well, I went to college in North Dakota.
Okay.
Trinity Bible College, and after I graduated there, 2005, I toured all summer. Then I went to move out of my apartment, and I was like, well, I'm gonna just move back to Louisiana, see what the Lord wants to do. But that week I was moving was when Hurricane Katrina had hit.
Oh man.
So then instead of going back home, moved over to the Twin Cities, and been rocking it here ever since.
Yeah. So you'd say you're a pretty big fan of the Twin Cities then? Were you kind of surprised when you got here?
I guess it just kind of rolled into it. I mean, probably in my first
year or two here, I probably moved 12 times. I was just kind of in the temporary situations, because I always thought I was just going to move back down south when stuff kind of got better. But being here, the Lord gave me a heart for the Twin Cities and just the area. So I became very passionate about repping Minnesota. What
are kind of some of your musical influences when it comes to like hip hop?
Influences now. Early in my career, you had musical, I guess you would say musical influence, or people who you like. So early, again, even when I look back to like my first demos and stuff, I was very heavily influenced by I could hear even some of the stuff, or just even where I grew up north of New Orleans, the slang and language that we would use, and then moved up here to living here in Minnesota. It kind of started to get all even jumbled together into that, and to even just developing my own style of music. So I would say it's kind of more, I kind of got what I do now. Yeah. So it's not necessarily influenced musically, but it's more of people's story or people's lives that I can be involved with to help. That's kind of more the influence when I'm making music now, you know? Yeah. So it's more content driven than style driven.
So I read on your bio that you said you were a gamer?
Oh, you looked at that bio. Yeah, a little bit. I have, I only play sports though, because Madden, 2K, because there's a time limit. When the clock's out, it's done. Versus some of these games you can get trapped in months.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And so I've never really got. I mean, I guess they've been around for a while. And earlier when you're younger, you're able to probably play some Mortal Kombat but I never really got into any of the shooter games, just from coming from environment where a lot of real shots are being taken place. So I just kind of I just don't even want that in my head,
Yeah. So there's a game called Skyrim that I got, and I played it for probably for maybe an hour, and it said 0.001 of the game had been done. I was like, oh man, I don't want to put any more time into this game. I didn't realize what a huge quest that was going to be. Yeah. But yeah, Madden is good. I think what was the one on the Dreamcast? It had Randy Moss on the cover. It was I think it was NFL 2K. I think it was the first one. Yeah,
and there's been some different ones, but I've been playing. Madden's been around since 90, 91 on Super Nintendo. So definitely the graphics are better now.
Oh yeah, for sure. When it comes to gaming, I'd still say I still really like the N64, just because that's what I grew up with and whatnot. So I've seen your shows. If you ever go to one of his shows, you'll take like 3 words and then you'll just do a freestyle on it.
Yeah. So I mean that was something we was doing for a while. Now we do what's called pickpocket a topic. So then as many people who want to be involved can be involved. So I just have people take stuff out of their pockets, or ladies taking stuff out of their purses. But we got topics.
Topics work. Okay, I got 3 of them. Okay. We'll go with phalanges, obtuse, and then N64. You want me to drop you a beat? Because I can.
Sure. Let's go. His debut. Hey, taking it back for y'all old school. Yeah. See, I always go out, you get the best of me, and I write rhymes with my phalanges, but that's old school like last year. Party people, where you at? Get them hands in the air, cause now I write my rhymes when I tight. I kick a freestyle high, just like that. We keep a cute angle. I forgot the word, but it meant the same thing. That's absurd. We keep it rocking, no stopping. Hip hop, yes, y'all, we keep rocking. Watch me go, watch me flow, and I can be old school Nintendo 64, but now I hit you with the Xbox One. NBA 2K, come and get some high on Madden, just like going deep. I'm from New Orleans, Drew Brees. as we fly in the wind. I stand unashamed, yep, the full man representing Minnesota. When we get colder, we score with Vikings. Yeah, I know you heard of top 2 teams rolling like that, and we keep it all day from the front to the back. Y'all getting whacked where we got to stop. Yes, y'all, this is hip hop. Hey.
Okay, so earlier this week on Instagram, I asked you guys to write in your relationship questions if you had any, and actually got back a few replies. So let's get into them. It is time for Dr.Love. First one, Matt in Falcon Heights writes, my bud just broke up with his girlfriend. They've been separated for 3 months. I'm conflicted because me and this girl really get along, but I don't want to jeopardize my friendship. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess a couple ways. I mean, I guess it depends. I don't even want to say it depends, but part of it depends how long you guys been friends. If you consider this guy a real friend, yet you like this girl, to honor, I would say, both of them is to have a discussion with him about it first, if you don't want to lose your friend. And if he's okay with it, because sometimes it's not even nothing really bad in the relationships. You just personalities don't click, and it can work for y'all. But if he's really your friend, to honor him, I would have a discussion with him about it. And if he's not cool with it, I'll wait till y'all go off to college. And no, I'm still talking about, but nah, for real. If you care about the friendship, I would have a talk with him about it first to at least honor your friendship.
All right, next one comes from Tiffany. Is it okay to date your ex's dad?
I don't know if that's a real question, but I'm pretty sure this has been done before. I don't think it's too smart, but I guess love is blind.
That's some really blind love there. Oh man. Okay, moving on. Comes from Alyssa in Mendota Heights. I go to Henry Sibley High School, and there's a guy in my grade and classes that I really like. I have not really spoken with him much because I don't know what to say. What should I say?
I guess determining reasons why you like him. Is it just because you think he's attractive? Which I guess can kind of start something, but I guess normally, because I'm old school, you would leave it up to the guy to pursue you. But it's okay to give hints that you like him, or at least let your friend know to go say, hey, you know, my homegirl like you. But, and I know it's 2018 and the year of equality, so hey, if you feel like you got to make the first move, go ahead and do your thing.
There you go. Yeah, just say hi. That's a fair.
What's up?
All right, next one comes from Courtney in St. Paul. I broke up with my ex 3 months ago, and we're still texting and talking fairly often. I still really like him, but I don't want to come across as desperate. Should I ghost him or start seeing him again?
Well, if you care about him, why would you ghost him? You know?
Yeah.
And I guess the thing is that evaluate, think about, I'm from an area where I'll say pray about, why'd y'all break up in the first place? And I know sometimes it's easier to, even if you're not out that bad, but be friends with benefits, or like we can be have a good time together without the commitment or out the drama that comes with being in a committed relationship, if you want to say. So I would say, yeah, evaluate why y'all broke up in the first place, and if it's something that can be fixed or managed because y'all still like each other, I would say work up on fixing it. Or if you're like, nah, there was a reason we broke up, then you should probably just move on.
I didn't know what ghosts meant.
Yeah, just like vanished on them, disappear.
Oh, it's like a cool way of saying like ignore.
Yeah.
Got it. Next one comes from Jake in Rosemount. I'm dating this girl and we've been together for about a month. I'm starting to have second thoughts about everything and don't know how to gently break up with her. Is it possible? Gently break up.
Yeah. Well,
I would say good thing you found about this early. You didn't want to invest a year or 2 years or 5 years and go, I really don't like this girl.
Yeah.
You know? So I think it's early enough in the relationship where it shouldn't be too much hard feelings, you know, but, you know, they say the truth is like a shot. It might sting a little bit in the beginning, but ultimately it's better for you.
Boom. There you go. That's a good answer.
Thank you.
Let's see.
I give relationship advice in my spare time.
All right, next one comes from Katie in Cottage Grove. My boyfriend and I have been dating for over a year, and I know he's the one I want to marry. I know he's going to propose at some point, but he's taking too long. Is the girl proposing weird?
I guess in 2018, you can do whatever you want, but if you want a classic, you want it right, y'all been together for a year, I guess some people would, you know, you would want to speed it up, but maybe he ain't ready, you know? And this just could be mentally, he could be sorting out things through his life, because marriage is a commitment. If you don't want him to second guess or have any questions, I would say wait till he's ready. Because when he asked you, you would know he's ready, and you would have confidence in his commitment to you. I don't think it's anything, I guess, weird, even though it kind of is if you wanted to propose, but at the same time, I would say let him be ready and man up to do.
All right, next one comes from Chanel in Oakdale. I absolutely hate my boyfriend's group of friends. They're loud, annoying, and they act like a completely different person when he's around them. I don't know what to do.
I guess same thing like any, you need to have a conversation with him, and you don't ever want to be in a situation where it's like me or them. Yeah. Even though, you know, kind of once you get married, you really don't have good friends no more. You kind of move on to a new group of friends that's in the same area of life.
Yep.
But I guess I don't know the context of how old you guys are. You know, sometimes even when you're 15, 16, 17, you're like, you need to grow up, and actually you don't.
It's like, you're in a hurry. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, so that's what I said. Have a good time, have fun. Not that you need to be all over the place, but you have your whole life to be grown up. You're grown up more in life than you are a kid, if you want to say, or a teenager, and so, or even a young adult in college. So, I mean, there comes a time where it's time to mature and get it together, but don't be in a rush.
The last one comes from Leticia in Minneapolis. Not really a relationship question, but me and my BFF were super close forever, but now got a boyfriend and has completely blown me off in the process. I'd really like to be the bigger person and tell her what's bothering me, but I feel like maybe we should have never been friends in the first place if she can just up and forget about me. Oof.
I think this is a hard one for most people's best friends.
Oh, yeah.
It's a serious question. I wouldn't be so hard on yourself or her about should you ever been friends. Sorry, Christian minister, pastor, I'm always bringing it back to the Bible where they talk about when people get into relationships, two become one. And I don't know if they're married yet or what they're doing, but usually a relationship, the people are going to become one, and automatically they're going to want to spend time with that significant other because there's a bond there that you, of even being best friends, can't complete in their lives. And so as they get it together, I think it's just that, you know, in the time in their relationship where they're getting to know each other better, it's not that they're pushing you off. It's, they're just spending more time together. And as they get comfortable in knowing who they are and their identity alone yet with one another, then that space will open back up for y'all to be tight again. Because as they get closer and tighter, eventually it's going to be like, well, I don't want to be with him all the time. I need to go kick it with my girl. And that's how it's going to come. So I would for say being the bigger man is support their relationship.
Yeah.
Encourage them. Be there for, because there'll be times that, you know, as two people are getting to know each other, there's going to be some friction. So be there to encourage them as a couple. And, you know, when you're blessed with somebody else got going on, you get your own. So you just got to look at it. How would you respond if you was the one with the boyfriend and she was the single best friend?
The last one. All right, this has been Your Relationship Questions with Dr. Love. So guys, you can follow him on Instagram and Facebook, and you can also check out his merch, which is on Instagram directly. Thanks for coming on, man. There we go. Second time I've messed that up. All right, we'll see you next week. Merry Christmas, everybody.